Hey guys, it's Cooley and I'm going to talk to you about Illumabot. You have questions, I have answers. I know a lot of you, at least according to my comments, on all the socials, right? TikTok and YouTube, frustrated, not sure what projector, is it even worth it? Here's what I'm going to tell you, and I just wanted to get this video out because I know they're getting the stock replenished. They've ordered stuff. They're just waiting right on product. But those of you that are seeing this, you're like, I'm not sure, I'm nervous, should I get it? I'm telling you right now, if you were interested in this and you're really thinking about it, I would get it and I would recommend it. And the reason I'm telling you, and I want to get this short clip out, is that if it opens up that you can order it, I would order it, right? Just so that you can get this party started, whether it's for October, for November, for December. And the reason I wanted to make this, in addition to that, so that if you're like on the fence, should I do it? Yes. I just want to set the expectations, and I'm going to do a long video, and I'll see things about people talking about Illumabot. Look, the best CEOs in the world, the one percenters, actually are in the grind day to day. They don't live in the ivory towers. They actually do the work. I am in the grind deep. Okay, I'm doing a lot with Illumabot, and I'm gonna go, so we're 2 weeks in, and I'm gonna show you and talk to you all the pros, the cons, although there's not really many cons. There's a few little things, right, which is technical, which they're working on. But the power of this thing, and from simple to like, you're like, I know nothing, and trust me, there is some tech involved to where you can get really advanced and you're gonna be like, I don't even know what I'm doing. It is simple. Once you get past the masking and corner pinning, as simple as you want it to be, to like, I'm doing stuff that like matches Disney, or even some things I've never seen Disney do. That is how powerful this is. But I'm gonna do a long, deep dive video, and I'll try to teach you guys some things and tips. And this is why I say that. Unless you actually do this, right? Because you'll hear people talk about it, they don't know because you haven't done it yet, right? So I'm gonna give you things to think about, and I hope to get this video out for you guys this week. Maybe I'll record it tonight or tomorrow, right? We're crazy in the holiday season, right? Trying to get these things done. But I'm gonna tell you things where there's no way you're gonna know unless you use this, and not even just about the system, about actually on how you decorate your house, why you wanna do it this way, or think about things where you're gonna go, yeah, nobody would know this unless you actually are in the game. And there again, it has nothing to do with Illumabot, where you could do all this work and you're gonna go, oh my goodness, what did I do? And you're gonna go, Cooley, you just saved me hours. Because I didn't know, right? I went, oh. So the short answer is, and remember this, and I'm gonna talk about this in the long video, there's a slideshow, and here's the biggest thing. I think people aren't doing this. Like I'll read even on Facebook, they're making comments. You have to download the app. Download the app and start going through it, start looking, start playing with it. Like, do what you can, because it's gonna answer a lot of questions to start, right? Like you have a ways to go. Here's my thing, and I still stick to this. I believe, are you gonna do it in 24 hours? No, unless you're a tech. Like I said in the previous video, if you really know your stuff, of course. But I think the average person, a week to 2 weeks with it. I think that's a fair assessment. But I'll tell you this, to Illumabot's point, once you figure out the masking and the corner pinning, and I'll just speak to that for a sec, fast. Like honestly, if you practice, you could knock it out in 10 minutes, 5 minutes maybe. Like for real, you will get so fast at it once you learn how to do it. And like I'm still learning, right? I'm not there. My goal is to do it under 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, right? And then what I'm gonna do is after I do my house, I'm gonna do my neighbor's house and try to knock it down, right? If I can knock it out in less than 10 minutes, just the practicing, like anything of the skill. So will it be frustrating at first? It will, but we're gonna try to make, and I'm sure other people are gonna try to make videos, and I know Illumabot's making videos to teach you. You have to be patient in this process. You really do. And look, I'm almost 53. I am not a tech guy at all. I didn't grow up in tech. I'm not a dude that's like the computer. I barely know the computer. right? But I will tell you this, and I'm gonna say this again in the video that I make, and it's gonna be, you know, when I make these videos, I try to always bring value. So you walk away with, like, you didn't just waste my time. But I'm gonna set it in, and I'm gonna bring tons of value to try to help you with this. But, and the reason I said this is if you're on the fence, you will have the sickest house in the neighborhood. I'm gonna tell you this one, I'm gonna share this because I'm excited. I got one still image on my house. I was blown away. I have never seen anything like it in my life in a neighborhood. All the shows, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep this real. All those light shows you see and shows you've seen, I'm telling you now, and I understand it's different, no one will be able to touch you in your neighborhood or decorating with this system. No one. No one will have seen anything like this before, other than maybe at Disney, right, or Universal. But still, if you know how to do things, I haven't even seen some of these things done at the parks. You will blow people's minds. So now you already have decorations, right, at your house. So now, and you can do whatever you want, but I'm just telling you my thinking. The house is the show, and then the other decorations are the complements of the show. I am telling you, with one still image, this is why I'm saying, like, if you're on the fence and you're like so beginner and you just want one still image, and then, like I said, I'm gonna give you guys some tips at the end of the other video, tricks of being in this business of a while, like decorating and things that nobody does. You will blow people's minds. I literally couldn't, when I saw the image after trying to learn the point, like the pinning, which I'll have tricks on that too. I just stood there and I was like, all right, some of my frustration, it is another level. You're gonna be so happy you got this. But I will say this, it's really amazing. If you think though, and you're gonna see what I'm gonna create as a show, right, and other people, you are not going to be able to replicate that if you don't have experience. I have 2 years of social media experience on editing and videos on YouTube. So I kind of I know what I'm doing. His software is still new, and I'm gonna talk about this in the other video. So if you see something that's insane and you're a new person, you're not gonna do that. You can do that, or you can pay for someone to do that. But I'm just saying it so that you're gonna see the power of it. Like it's, from what I've done and working on a show, I'm so blown away at the power of this that I'm like, yeah, it's so worth it. So I'll get deeper into it. I'm gonna explain why, like, well, why are you saying that? But if you're brand new and you're not sure, right, and you have like where you wanna do, like, cause you can do like a slideshow, it's just awesome. So I just wanted to get that out, because I don't know when they're gonna open. I don't know if it's closed, but you're like really thinking about it, but you're on the edge. It's worth it. It's worth it. And then just to clarify on the subscription, people are like, I don't know, I gotta pay. You're paying $15, right? Animatronics are $300. You can cancel this at any time. Run it through the holidays, right? $15 make like it's so fair in the stuff you get. And even this, I'll land the plane on this. They even $15, I think, or $16 for 1,000 coins. I'm just gonna tell you my experience, what I've learned. Feel free to comment as you're doing this. They have different creative models that do different animation. The animation is another level. So far in Illumabot, Ross, the CEO, likes a different animation model. He I think Minimax or Min-Max, he likes that. I actually like, so far, on the few I've done, Illumabots, less tokens. It's like 21 tokens to 24 tokens to animate. So I don't know, it's not however cents. They give you 1,000 tokens for I think $15 or $16. You can make a shit ton of animations with 1,000 tokens using Illumabot's 24. Try Min-Max. I've done like 1 or 2 and I still like Illumabot's. Not saying I won't use it, right? I'm still new. But so far, Illumabot's, you could basically, I think this, depending how wild you want to get, for the $15, if you want to upgrade, you don't need to. You can just run still images, run your show, right? But come on, it's $15 because it will 10x your show. If you throw animations in it, it will 10x your show. So with that one 15 or 16 and you get the 1,000, you could do Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And I'll just say this, right? And we'll land the plane on this. No one does Thanksgiving. No one. I do a little decorating, just nobody does Thanksgiving. You can create a show pretty fast, right? Even if you're running clips, and don't forget, Atmos FX, you can bring in, you know, your animations from Atmos, which is amazing. It's just, I guess I'm so excited, right? Like I'm just blown away. And like I said, I just wanted to do this in case they open it and you're on the fence. I think it's worth it. Do you need to be patient? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. You need to be patient. Is it figure outable? And remember, everything is figure outable. Do you have to be extremely techie? No, you don't. To like figure it out, the masking, and hopefully as we make these videos, it will help you guys where like you won't be as frustrated as us as we're learning. And the pin, the corner pinning, they're working on having AI do it. So they're, like I said, you gotta be patient. Remember, if you're an early adopter, you gotta be patient. And if you don't want to mess with the bugs, right, and there's certain things that aren't perfect, like the stylist, how sensitive it is, I don't think it's great yet, they're working on it, then wait, right? Then go, hey, this isn't the year I'm gonna do it, don't buy it, right? If you want it to run perfect like a machine, but remember this, right? Like, because I know a lot of people like to get like new, and for me, I hate it when like everybody has the same thing, it just bugs me, right? I like being different. So if you can be early to the game, right? You might have to deal with bugs, but if you want that crazy mind blown of a display on your house, then you might have to deal with it not being perfect yet, right? Because they're working on that. But what your display will look like, you will blow people's. I'm gonna tell you right now, right? You're like, Cooley, you said you would land the plane. It is so badass of what I'm seeing that people, you bet me, right? If you, even if the show's not great, they're gonna wanna pay you to do it. They're gonna look at you and you're like, well, how do you know? Because they're gonna go, hey, all right, can I pay you to do that to my house? How much can I pay you to do that, right? Could be a business idea, just saying, for real. And you're like, how do you know that, Cooley? Because when I'm on TikTok and I've seen projection the old ways, where it's really, really hard, right? Every comment, if you don't believe me, go look on TikTok. How much can I pay you? How much can I pay you? How much can I pay you to do this? So I'm saying right now, if you're like into this, it could be another profession or a side profession. And remember, the guys who hang Christmas lights, this could be very big money. I see it with the potential to be big time money because people aren't gonna want to do it. I just know, like, right, like people, especially if you're like brand new and you like have you're like, I just want it on my house. They're gonna pay big for it. It is that insane, and most people, like I said, haven't had it. So if you're already, you know, you've done projection mapping before, you already know this what I'm talking about. But like I said, just go onto TikTok or YouTube and type in projection mapping on the shows. Read the comments. Everybody's like, how do I do this? All right, so. If you have any questions before I put out the next video, I just wanted to get this out. I know it went a little longer than I thought. The next video that I put out is going to be long, it's going to be detailed, and you're going to be mind blown from some of the tips that there's no way. And like I said, it has nothing to do with the Illumabot. You're going to go, okay, there's no way I would have thought of that. You would have been mad at all the work that you did because you don't know what we don't know. All right, I'll see you in the next one. I'm excited to get that video out. Thanks for watching.